Yo, this is a motherfucker who needs no introduction. You are watching Breaking Records Radio.
Another interesting kind of element of your career, and you mentioned it there as well, but how video has been so, I guess, integral to your own development. Of course, the YouTube success is one thing, but it feels like there's obviously different paths to take in the music industry. I guess the more traditional way is shopping your demo to a label and that kind of platform, or even SoundCloud rappers and utilizing those kind of platforms. But even early on, when you're doing the poetry stuff, you're using video as an element in that. It's always been very kind of driven by the video aspect of it. Was that something that you had in mind, I guess, intentionally, or was that just the format that you were most comfortable with?
Oh yeah, that's something I had in mind. Like, cause like I said, like me, I have absolutely no ties to, like, I had no connection to anything in the music industry. I didn't know anything about the hip hop industry. I didn't know anything about labels. All I knew was that, like, okay, there's these platforms.
Yeah.
And I feel like a video is probably going to do better than audio. You know, it was like that simple. Like, I feel like a video will spread quicker than audio. And I didn't even know how to get on to like all these like platforms like Apple Music and all this stuff until I found DistroKid. So it was just, you know, finding out, making a video, putting it on Facebook, and then messaging 1,000 people, like saying, if this makes you feel any type of way, share it with 2 friends. You know, so I just felt the video would be more, and I feel like I'm good at just like really, you know, like my emotion, I can really translate it to a screen. So I just felt it would be better than just putting out audio. And then, like you said, the demo stuff, I had no idea how any of that worked.
Fair enough. Who was shooting a lot of those early videos? Was it yourself in a kind of a small team?
No. So back then, I was 22. It was my boy named Thad Swift. I used to go to the Foot Locker. And my bad, I look up when I'm trying to remember these stories. I used to go to the Foot Locker in Wichita, Kansas. I wish I knew the name of the fucking mall. But I had a friend there. His name was Isaiah Holloman. He's a music artist in Wichita, Kansas. And we would just like, I would always like, I played basketball and I did poetry, you know? And I remember just like, I'd always stop by the store and just say like, what's up to him, you know what I mean? And stuff like that. And then one day he showed me a music video and I was telling him that I was trying to make like music videos, but for my poetry. So he showed me a video, you know, and at that time I knew nothing about filming, nothing about videos, but I knew I wanted to film them, you know? So he shows me the video and I'm just like, yo, who shot this video? This shit looks fucking dope, you know? And then at the end of the video, he sent me the video when I was in Canada. We always used to talk. He sent me the video. I had gone home. He sent me the video. I'm watching it in my crib. I'm like, yo, this shit looks professional as hell. And then at the end of the video, it says like Thad Swift. So I immediately go on Facebook and I'm just like, okay, Thad Swift.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm like, this can't be his real name. So I go on Facebook, I find, I'm like, bro, I message him right away. I'm like, bro, me and you are going to make history together. Boom, 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 boom. Like legendary shit. Like come to Newman University. So I think I get back or something. These details are a little bit shoddy, but so I get back and I convince him to come meet me while I was on break working at Newman University. So he pulls up, you know, small white kid. He was like 17 at the time. And we just have like a 20-minute conversation about, and I'm just telling him like, yo, like this is like what I'm gonna do, this is what's gonna happen in this amount of years, boom, 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 boom. Like I just want to shoot these videos. Like what's the simplest way we can do them? Like, and price wise, because I was broke, I was making $7.25 an hour, you know, working as an overnight janitor. So I was just like, well, I think the cheapest way is like, you know, how much would it cost if we just do one take videos where it's just like I just do it in one shot and then it's over.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what we were doing at that point. So yeah, that's Thad was who I was working up with for a while. And then I think he's back in Kansas now. But yeah, I was working with him for a while.